Hey guys, it's me, Jody Ann. Welcome back to my channel. Happy October. I hope you're having a spooktacular October. I thought I would take the seasonal opportunity to do a deck review on a beautiful deck I have, the Antique Anatomy Tarot. So the reason I want to do this one is because it is so fitting with Halloween. If you know me, you know I love skulls and bats and everything Halloweeny. This is such a stylized deck. It's super gorgeous, and we'll flip through it today so you can have a look at it. I've only done a few readings with this deck, but I'm doing a psychic fair for Halloween and I'm going to be bringing it. So I'm really excited to spend the afternoon playing with this deck and doing readings for people with it. The packaging is beautiful. Just to review, it has a booklet. What's great about this booklet is there is a lot of information in here for beginners around a couple different spreads and some background on correspondences. Great little booklet if you're a booklet reader. There's a lot of gorgeousness to it. I really love the whole artistic feel of this deck, right? It's all like old surgeon style stuff, and you'll see when we get to the pip cards. One thing to mention about the Antique Anatomy Tarot is it is a pip style deck. I love reading these styles of deck. I was trained on these styles of decks, so I'll mostly be looking at the high arcana, as the minor arcana is generally pip cards and not illustrated. It's still beautiful though, very stylized, very artistic. I think anyone who reads with this deck will definitely enjoy it, especially if you're like me and you're into that old-timey style stuff. Okay, let's get to this deck. So here we have the Antique Anatomy Tarot. Let's start with the suit of blades. So this one is going to correspond to swords, of course. Everything is in this beautiful patina in this entire suit. And like I said, we are just having pip cards, but they're so beautifully done. The entire deck are these antique scalpels. And what I think is just amazing is the way she has done our court cards. Here you have the Page of Blades, the Knight of Blades, the Queen of Blades, and the King of Blades. Each suit has been named with the theme of the deck in mind. So in place of cups, we have elixirs, everything in these beautiful apothecary jars. The only thing that's brightly colored throughout this deck is the background flowers. So just quickly, all these amazing apocalyptic style potions. I like the three here. We've got Joy Tonic, Bliss Elixir, and Love Potion. This is probably one of the jolliest suits that she has done. If you look, every single card has little names to the potions that correspond with the whole idea of the card, like the 8 of Cups, for instance, or 8 of Elixirs. The main one is the Let Go potion. And again, I am partial to pip decks, and I love how she has gently illustrated the pip cards, but it's not a full illustration like our Rider-Waite Smith deck. Now here's our court cards again. Let me move these out of the way so you can see better. Our Page, our Knight, fertility potion. The Queen is a beauty potion. And the King is a calming potion, calming tonic. Moving on to our suit of wands, Claire Goodchild has used a number of old surgical style instruments for rods. Some of them are the tissue pullers, again with those bright, beautiful flowers. She has some just creepy looking instruments, different depressors, pokers, and I think there's some syringes in here. And now our court cards. Yeah, here's the syringes. So our Page is a syringe. our knight, our queen, and our king. She's gone with coins for the elemental of earth. Again, this is very traditional. Lots of decks call them coins instead of pentacles. So we've got this earth element here. Each one is a coin, but the depictions are quite fun. Different anatomy as we flip through quickly. And to our, they're almost like cameos. We've got this cameo style coin. Our knight, our queen, and the king. As we head through the high arcana, I just want to make a note of the cardstock. It's fabulous. These cards feel beautiful. They're a nice size, just gently larger than a playing deck. I'll show you how they shuffle once we flip through, but as you can see, they're really easy to handle. It's quite beautiful too, the backing of the cards. She has her rods, coins, blades, and elixirs. Each one of the high arcana cards shows beautifully all kinds of anatomy. We've got the High Priestess, Empress, Emperor, the Hierophant. I love that it's just bones in that medical symbol. The Lovers, of course, a heart. The Chariot, strength, longest and strongest bone in your body, the femur. The Hermit, I find it interesting that we have this skull of kind of like encephalitis happening. The Wheel of Fortune, Justice. The Hanged Man, she did chose to hang our skeleton upright. Death. Temperance. The Devil. So cute. The Tower. I like this locust idea happening. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Very beautiful set. Judgment. And the World card. That I think it would be really fun to dive deeper and look at some of the lore behind the flowers she's chosen. The deck is so detailed, even in its minimalistness, that I do think there would be a lot to the herbology behind it. My flora and fauna is very weak, so it'll take some reading up to learn that. And like I said, I'm just going to show you how they shuffle, just so you get an idea of the card stock. So they're a nice size. Like I said, they fit well. Lovely cardstock. A nice, oops. There's a nice slide to them when you do shuffle them. They do go quite nicely. So there you have it, guys. The Antique Anatomy Tarot by Claire Goodchild. Beautiful deck. I'm excited to be working with it. If you're liking my content, you know I'm going to ask you to subscribe, comment, tell me if you own this deck, how you like working with it, what your favorite card is. I'd love to hear from you and interact with you. I do have a website, www.jodiannepsychicmedium.com. If you go to the events page, you can see what I'm doing this holiday season, and I hope to see you at some of my live events. Until then, bye, loves.